money mo. Oof, you can hear it building up. If you ever want to rave, that's the song to go for right now. It was the only thing I listened to for like 3 days. You're British. No. Hey, I'm Axel, and welcome to my archive. It's that time again to talk about music. Now, if you watched one of my previous videos, I mentioned that instead of doing one of these videos every month like I originally planned, because I think that would get quite repetitive and a bit boring, I have now decided to change it to every 3 months. So this video will include my favourite songs and albums from July, August and September. Just like all the other times, if you would rather just check out the playlist by itself, or you want to see the many more songs that won't be included in this video, because let me tell you, there will be a lot more this time because I'm doing it for 3 months, not just one. I will leave the link to the Spotify playlist down below in the description, so go check them out. The first song we need to talk about was released, I believe, July 1st, at least for my time in the UK anyway, and that was J-Hope's song, More.
Yeah, there's that.
Money mo. When I first heard this song, I really liked it. As I've said before, I'm into grungy or darker concepts with music, so hearing J-Hope do this sort of thing was, it was really good. The first couple times I actually listened to this song, I wasn't a massive fan of the chorus compared to the rest of the song, mainly because I felt like his vocals got drowned out quite a lot. But as you just saw, I've clearly changed my mind on that now. That might be because I watched the live stream of J-Hope perform at Chicago, and his set was amazing. It was great, I loved it. Other songs I like off of his new album called Jack in the Box are Arson and Pandora's Box. I will say though, even though I did like his new album, his previous album called Hope World definitely still wins me over more, but that may be because I can't part ways with songs like Hang Sang, Baseline and Blue Side. Oh, Piece of Peace as well, but I definitely still like this album a lot and I'm excited to see where he goes in the future. This next song is called Lost Without You by Kygo and Dean Lewis.
So tell me you love me, or tell me you're leaving. Don't keep me waiting here all night.
You can hear it building up. If you ever want to rave, that's the song to go for right now. Another thing I like in music is when songs sound really happy, but the meaning behind them isn't necessarily that happy. And that is exactly what Blender by 5 Sauce does. It's extremely catchy though, okay? Not gonna lie, usually I would say this song is a bit too poppy for me, but I like the way in the chorus it keeps going up and down, sort of like what would happen in a blender, because it keeps going back to that same sort of higher note and then dropping down to the lower ones again. So it's like you're just getting spun round and round in the melody, which is why I really like it. Now we're going to be adding a bit of indie or indie pop back to the mix with Two Door Cinema Club again, but this time with their song called Lucky.
Well, I've been lucky. I'm a lucky man. Running out of love. I can feel the change. We're pouring on the flame.
Sticking with this sort of genre, the next pick I've gone for is Yeah, I Like You by the Goo Goo Dolls.
You're always busy, but you look so bored. 'Cause I want what you got, and you got what I want, and I like you.
So that song is just very fun and a little bit more happy. Now we're moving on to some proper bangers. Youngblood came out with a few good songs actually. It was hard for me to pick one for him. It was tied between The Emperor and Tissues, But eventually I decided to go with the Emperor because it's more upbeat and I guess a little bit more entertaining for you guys. But definitely go give Tissues a listen as well. I'm still not 100% sure why this happens, but whenever I listen to people who sing songs with an extremely British accent, it brings out my British accent even more. So on some words, you can just immediately tell, oh, you're British. I feel like if I was at a concert and this song was playing, everyone around me, including myself, would either be flailing their arms about or just headbanging throughout the whole intro of that song. Keeping on this upbeat sort of vibe, One OK Rock is back again. I love this band so much, it's actually ridiculous. Yet again, it was hard just to pick one song from them to show you, but I decided to go with Let Me Let You Go. Yet again, if this song was played at a concert I was at, I would be screaming these lyrics, and the atmosphere of the crowd singing all of that chorus together would be insane. This song for me is, I still don't think it's as good as their song We Are. When I saw a live performance of that, not in person, just through a screen, and I heard the voices together of the crowd for that song, it was insane. If you haven't seen that, go watch that. So I'm very excited to see a live performance of this as well at some point. The next song is by Muse. Now, Muse to me has a very distinct sound. I decided to pick Euphoria because it has that signature Muse sound for me when they stretch out syllables of words to sort of drawl it out a bit more. I love it when they do that. This next one is from an artist I really like called Black Bear. I think my favourite ones by Black Bear are still Do Re Mi and I Don't Care. Black Bear's whole new recent album called In Loving Memory is great, yet again was hard to pick just one song. Originally I was going to go with The Idea because I really like that song, but then I listened to Poltergeist and I think it's a bit more upbeat again to show in the video. But definitely go check out The Idea, or my other favourites are Dead Inside and Fuilu, Poltergeist by Black Bear, and Bayside. Okay, this is the last song I'm gonna play before I go into some honourable mentions. Originally, I wasn't gonna put this song in because the meaning of the song is a bit, I will say, not for younger audiences. Actually, the first time I listened to it, I was kind of like, okay, not too sure about this. But then it got stuck in my head and it was the only thing I listened to for like 3 days. So to not put it in this video, that wouldn't be true to myself. And that song is Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras. I love both of these artists, so to have them collab on this song is great. And the music video is great as well. It features drag queens such as Gottmik and Violet Chachki, which I like a lot. So I'm not going to play too much of this song because there's not really much in it where they don't say something a bit iffy. So if you want to hear what the song is fully about, go listen to it yourselves. I love when the bass kicks in the intro.
She'd kick you out if she ever knew about all the you tell me that you do. I hear them whispering about the places that you've been and how you don't know how to keep your business clean.
And I'm leaving it there. so to hear the rest of the song, you're gonna have to listen to it yourselves. Just before the video ends, I'm gonna talk about some artists and some albums that I really liked these last few months as well, but it would be too many to put in this video in full, so the first one is Call Me Charisma's new album called Francis. My favourite songs off of Francis are Burn, Fire Out, Fell in Love with My Best Friend, I really like that one, and Chasing a Lie. I think I had a few of Call Me Charisma's songs in one of my previous playlists that I did. Ooh, okay, this next artist I really like. Their name is Bazzi, or at least that's how I pronounce it. His new album called Infinite Dream is amazing. So many good songs on there as well. They're a little bit more chill though for the most part, which is why none of his songs are in this video specifically. My favourite ones off of this album are Miss America, that one's great. Heaven, I really like that one, and Uh-Oh is very good as well. And then finally, this is an artist that I'd never heard of before. I only discovered them these last few months. They are called Boy in Space, with their new album called Backyard. And I actually nearly picked one of their songs to be in this video, but yet again, I didn't know if it was a bit too chill for it. But I nearly picked Lean On to be in this video. I think that's my favourite song off of the entire album. But I also really like Slide and Counting Sheep. Oh, actually I lied. This last song and artist is the last one. And that is Anson Seabra. This guy's voice is oof. So if you want an artist or songs to get the tears flowing, then I would highly recommend checking out Anson Seabra. His new song, or his most recent song, called One Day Less, didn't let me down. Still very sad song, but amazing voice. So go check that out and listen to it if you would like to. And we're done. Those are all the songs, artists and albums I'm going to be mentioning for the video. But as I said at the start, there are so many more songs that I couldn't include. So yet again, there will be a link down below in the description that will take you to the Spotify playlist where you can listen to these songs featured in this video, plus way more. If you liked this video, please show me your support by either dropping a like on it or sharing your feedback to me in the comments below. If you want to share my videos to your friends, family, or people you think might be interested in it as well, that would be great. That helps me out a lot. If you just want to see more stuff from me in general, consider subscribing to my channel. It's free and you can always change your mind later, so don't feel pressured. And if you want to make sure to be here as soon as possible, for whatever reason, when my video drops, remember to hit the little bell and it will give you a notification as soon as my video comes out. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.